Quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I can't believe they let you play.
They'll throw now on the final play. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to throw on second down. Love. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Back to throw. Love. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Looking to throw. Love. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Off play action. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 42, check.
From the gun, Love. And going deep for Hill. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
They'll take over.
That's it, baby. We got work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chiefs 14.
Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25. Yard line.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and that'll bring up second down.
42's the mark, boy. 42. 42's by 7. Let's go. Let's get that ball right here. Mike on the go.
To throw again. Love. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back to throw. Love. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll make it third down. Looking to throw. Love. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Ready, set. Start 53. What we got? Ready.
To throw on second down. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Love. He's got his man. That's Hardman. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Kansas City.
On first and 10. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin White in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So first and 10 now from the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. A short gain here. 29.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
55's my guy, 55.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 29 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit close. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
56,
what are they going to do to stop you?
Right
You're taking charge.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike 56. Mike 56.
And he's into the clear. The 30, 10. is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. McCrane on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On first down, Love. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
It's just me and you. Check. Leo. Check hot route. Hot. Let's go.
Throwing again. Love. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Throwing on first down. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Back to throw. Love. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jeff Swaim, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Let's get it.
Now back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Love. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Got it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Mike's 42. Ready.
From the gun, Love. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 15. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Gets past one man. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Watching it five. Rip right, rip right. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Alpha. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. It's our time. And go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chiefs 43,
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.